Hi, Miss Comia.
Okay.
So, wait till I put this one line, and yeah, that's good. You don't have to put it on.
Thanks, honey.
So, this is my review on Turbo. So Turbo's about this snail who likes the idea of racing and wants to be a racer, but he can't because he's a snail. And all the snails make fun of him. Then one day he gets hit by a car that has nitrous oxide, and his body somehow, his shell somehow like absorbs the nitrous oxide, and now he can go fast. But his brother thinks that there's something wrong with him and doesn't see this as a good thing. So anyway, he meets this guy, and he gets him into the 8500, which is a race, a big race. So he enters this Turbo N, the 8500. And everyone believes in him, in Turbo, except for his brother. And he meets these other racers that are slow, but they have these really cool gadgets that do hardcore stuff. And he loses the race because he can't leap from here to there on the sign. How am I doing?
Awesome.
So he loses that race, and it's actually the story is an underdog story, and when he shows off of what he can do and how fast he can go, and this kid records him on his cell phone, and he becomes a worldwide popular fastest snail, and everyone's impressed with how fast the snail can go. And everyone keeps on saying, "Whoa, that snail is fast," and the make an audio music video. So his hero that he looks up to, which is a racer, turns out to be a complete jerk and doesn't believe in him, and is like saying he will be able to win whatever it takes, and he means killing Turbo, and tells him to run home, little snail, and says the world loves underdogs. The sad thing is that underdogs will lose a lot. It's pretty much all the time. And Turbo beats everyone in it except for this guy. And to this point when this guy, he runs his Turbo shell and his shell cracks, and he can't go, and he's leaking the nitrous oxide, and he can't go fast and it's like slowly running out of speed. So even though his human friend that believes in him from the very beginning, he knows that it's okay for him to stop, And we made it this far, it's good enough. And Turbo says, no, it's not. And he keeps on going. And he keeps on like going and going. And until he gets hit again and his shell cracks completely. A piece of it comes off. And he runs out of speed completely. And he's just like willing to give up. And this is when it gets really good. His brother that didn't believe him suddenly is believing him to see what he can do on the track. And ask him why are you stopping? Finish this now. And he says the best thing about his brother is that he says the best part about my brother is that he never quits. And he says, now you go on and win this thing, Turbo. And the crowd, and he keeps on going and going, and the crowd goes, Turbo, Turbo, Turbo. And the jerk that's the jerk that was his heel and is still in the race, and he tries to beat Turbo, but Turbo wins. And Turbo wins the 8500, and they'll get money to put this place on the map, this taco restaurant on the map, so that everyone can see this human guy's brother's tacos and know how good his tacos are. So, and it ends with Turbo racing against his friends without his speed, and then he gets his speed back, and it ends with him racing them. And that night is Turbo. How would that do, Daddy? What do you think of that movie?
Huh?
What do you think of the movie?
I'm still absorbing all your comments, honey. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot to think about, you know.
There he is.
Yeah.
And that's the entire movie.